All the guys made it out healthy, which is awesome. So I tell you guys, I kind of what I just told the team a minute ago. So this morning, the team meeting, I asked that all three phases play their best together at one time. And I thought special teams played extremely well. I thought defense played their butts off the entire night. And the offense was not good enough, which starts with me as far as the game plan that I had coming into this game, having those guys ready to go. We had plenty of opportunities to win it. Had an unfortunate call early on that took away one of the touchdowns, but still had plenty of chances to take at bats. And that's extremely frustrating and disappointing, which is 100% on me. And so we'll have a couple of days off, have a chance to regroup, and then have one more crack at it.
Thomas, where were your kick lines on that last drive?
34, 37-yard line, so somewhat close to it.
When you guys get 1st and 10 at the 40, what would you like to see happen in those next 4 plays? And did you have anything up for a potential run in that situation?
Yeah, just be able to execute. Obviously, they were zeroing us out, so there's not many other than running a quarterback, like design quarterback runs that are great answers versus zero coverage. So just make sure we got in a spot where felt like it was a legitimate chance to go make a field goal at that point. Obviously, at the end of the game, had a chance to try to go protect it, buy some time, and have a shot down the middle of the field to DJ. Ball kind of got tipped, I believe, or Caleb got hit, or arm got hit, releasing it. So that didn't work out. But like I said, overall, wasn't good enough as far as the game plan I had for these guys, and also didn't have all of us ready to go.
What happened with the operation with the 2 timeouts on that drive?
Which one are you referring to? On the last drive?
The last drive.
Yeah, just being able to have cleaner communication, get out in the huddle, start the ball faster. So I didn't want to waste plays. You have a timeout from a delayed game standpoint. So that was the whole reason for burning the timeout.
So what was the confusion on the first time of not knowing whether you were going to punt or go for it?
It wasn't confusing at all. I just changed my mind. I think being able to use Torrey as a weapon, and we still had, I think it was 2:16 on the clock, still had all 3 timeouts, plus a 2-minute warning. So the way our defense has been playing all day, possibly have a chance to go flip the field and force a 3 and out, get a shorter field, and have like a last in the game drive. So that was my thought process. And then over the course of that, changed my mind and said, let's go for it now. And so send the offense back on the grass.
What made you change your mind?
I just want to be more aggressive.
After Caleb hit his wrong, he was on the ground about a minute to go, and the clock came all the way down. What was the decision not to call a timeout there as opposed to?
Save before got to have a scenario. So that was the reason. Save for later.
That was those final 2 throws. Obviously, they're bringing the house.
Mm-hmm.
But were there any other options kind of for Caleb on that situation, or try to get it into field goal range, or is it limited?
Well, they're playing zero coverage a little bit tighter. There's not many great options for the ball to be out. There's a couple of screens you can end up getting to, but they'll still be able to rally to the football a little bit quicker. So try to just make sure we guaranteed into a true field goal opportunity that was legitimate that we felt good about. So that was the thought process behind it.
So when you got made the OC, you guys had offensive surge. Since then, you guys have done scored 20 points. Is there a correlation there, or is it just a matter of not executing in the individual games?
Not executing.
What's your sense of why the offense struggled the way it did tonight outside of just your building accountability you took just a minute ago?
Yeah, I wasn't good enough. So put it on me.
At the end, at the Seattle 40, you said the kick line was 34 to 37 at the longest. Is that right?
Somewhere in that range, yep.
And so what thought process was there as far as possibly running on 2nd and 3rd down to get into that range versus trying to go for the win?
Well, a couple of things felt good about the runs. Obviously, still wanted to go for the win, but as we talked about before, there's not a ton of great options to run the football versus zero coverage. So felt better about throwing the football.
Coach, it seemed like there was a few times when Caleb held onto the ball quite a bit. Have you ever had conversations with him recently about the tendency to either get the ball out quicker or take the yards in front of them?
Yeah, we talked about it a couple of times. But, again, I put it on myself to call plays where the ball can come out faster. So, awesome.